Hello, Jim Stroud here. Amazon has managed to capture my imagination once again. Check out this article. It says here that 6,000 dogs work at Amazon, company reports. Here's a quote. On any given day at our Seattle headquarters, employees share workspaces with as many as 6,000 dogs. At Amazon, Bring Your Dog to Work Day is every day a long-standing tradition that both Amazonians and their four-legged friends enjoy. Having dogs in our workplace is an amazing treat. They make employees smile, and we're proud this is such a uniquely Amazonian tradition. So when I first read this article, I was like, so cute. Oh, cute puppy, cute puppy. And then I kind of laughed because I knew there were people out there who prefer puppies over babies. Wait a sec, is that true? I should research that. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, I'm Jim Stroud. This is the Jim Stroud Show. Welcome to the Jim Stroud Show. Yeah. Okay, check out this research I found. According to a new nationwide survey conducted by Flexen International, 1,000 dog owners ranging in ages from 21 to 30 were polled to find out why they chose dogs over children. An astonishing 54% stated it was because they're not sure they can handle the large amount of responsibility that comes with having a child. Okay. Dogs can fulfill a maternal nurturing that many of us need, but without the financial and moral responsibility of a child. Animals are expensive, but let's face it, kids are extremely expensive. The financial burden alone is driving many couples to opt out for a the financial burden alone is driving many couples to opt for a furry baby instead of a real one. Okay, I get it. Raising a child is expensive, but just how expensive is it? Well, let's put our tax dollars to work and go over to this website here, brought to you by the friendly folks over at the Department of Agriculture. It's called the Cost of Raising a Child Calculator. Let's take a look at this. Let's say you have a newborn. You are a single parent and you make less than $59,200. You will be spending about $11,453 to raise that child. Now, imagine you have a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old with two parents in the home, bringing in something between $59,200 and $107,400. Then you will be spending about $25,000 annually inside the United States of America. So yeah, the calculator confirms what we already knew. Kids ain't cheap. Perhaps that's the reason behind this. Check this out. 2 states have taken steps towards treating animals as individuals, a shift in their legal rights that could have wide repercussions. Quote, last year, the Illinois State House passed a law that would force divorce courts not just to divvy pets up between their parents in a custody battle, but to think about their well-being too. It sort of starts treating your animal more like children, says Illinois State Senator Linda Holmes, the legislation's sponsor. Illinois is only the 2nd state to adopt a law that will consider the well-being of animals in custody battles. A year ago, Alaska became the first to amend its divorce statute so that the judges are now required to consider it in their judgments. They can also assign joint custody over an animal. Yeah. But wait, that's not all.
Pet so much you wish they could live forever?
Well, thanks to science, they can, sort of. Tonight on Eyewitness News at 11, you will meet Baxter, a clone dog. Pups like Baxter are genetic twins to a current pet, just born at a different time.
This is Star Trek to me. I mean, this is amazing. Back in 2000, I couldn't even imagine treating animals with stem cells, let alone cloning animals from our practice. Couldn't even imagine it. Just talk about it. And here we are a few years later, and we're doing this routinely.
And doctors are doing this right here in our area. So how does it work? What does it cost? And is it something you should consider? Jessica Dean and her dog Finn take a closer look tonight on Eyewitness News at 11.
Not sure quite how to feel about that. Next point. 2 major studies show that mankind has more empathy for pooches in dire circumstances than suffering people. According to a report in the Times of London, a UK medical research charity staged 2 phony donation campaigns, one for a dog and the other featuring a man. Of course, the pooch drew more contributions. Then a Northeastern University study showed that only a baby human could compete with man's best friend. Students were shown fake newspaper clippings about a baseball bat attack on a puppy, an adult dog, a year-old infant, and a 30-year-old adult. They were asked questions to gauge their empathy, and the adult finished last in empathy. People felt the least sorry for an adult. And now a quote from His Holiness. Pope Francis has warned married couples who choose not to have children that they are heading for an old age blighted by the bitterness of loneliness. He told them fertility was one of the 3 planks of a successful marriage, alongside faithfulness and perseverance. Okay, I got to agree with the Pope on this one. When you're old and lonely, you want to be surrounded by your adult children because the dogs and cats won't be able to visit you in the hospital. So I'm with the Pope on this one. But there's also another, I think, just as compelling reason why people should opt to have children instead of pets. And that's this. U.S. fertility rate reaches a record low. Births in Japan dropped to lowest levels since records began. Singapore's fertility rate at a new 7-year low. Croatian population decline continues, lowest birth rate for 25 years. South Korea birth rate plunges to record low. Which European country is formally demanding its population to go and breed like rabbits? I'll tell you, it's Poland. Romania, 25 years of natural population decline. And how low will Puerto Rico's population go? Overall, the whole world is dealing with declining birth rates. So, at the end of the day, at the conclusion of the matter, what would all these declining fertility rates mean to you specifically? Well, the global increase of elderly dependent populations will have serious economic consequences. Healthcare costs for the elderly will strain resources, while the smaller working population will struggle to produce enough income tax revenue to support these rising costs. It's likely this will cause spending power to decrease, consumerism to decline, job production to slow, and the economy to stagnate. Okay, long story short, unless we get busy, making babies, it won't be the meek that inherit the earth. It'll be the puppies. So, in the interest of future generations, I'm going to assist those of you with what needs to be done, again, for the sake of future generations, by giving you a little bit of musical inspiration.
My darling, I can't get enough of your love, babe.